Okay, hello and welcome to my third tutorial in the Cheap How to Become an Animator series. This time I'm going to cover picking programs, how to decide basically what to make your animations with. So on the last one I showed making just a quick animation with Windows Movie Maker and MS Paint, actually Paint.net, but MS Paint works fine, and I only used Paint.net's like MS Paint like capabilities as far as what it does. I don't actually know how to use Paint.net that well. I just use it for the text in my comic, like I said. So basically, I think the main rule I'm going to suggest for what programs to pick is pick what fits right for what you do. Like, for instance, if you want just something fast and easy, just cute little drawings that's easy to do, you can just stick with Windows Movie Maker and Paint because they're easy, they're very, they're easy to get used to, they're easy to use, they're fairly quick and stuff. I don't know why they took away the timeline in Windows Movie Maker. I don't know what's up with that, but pretty quick, pretty easy. And I know I keep mentioning the timeline, which the very beginner animators don't know what that is. A timeline is basically how do I describe it? It is a timeline, of course, it's the timeline of your animation. Like you make, it's basically where the time of the animation happens. Like the pictures, basically. Like an animation is basically a bunch of different pictures flashing really fast so it looks like the characters are moving. And the timeline is basically where you have all the different pictures in order and time. Close enough. So, my main recommendation for a program, first and foremost, I want to recommend Adobe/Macromedia Flash. Adobe/Macromedia because there was Macromedia Flash 8, and then from there Adobe purchased the program from it, I think. And then like Adobe Flash CS3, CS5 stuff are their Adobe. But the first one, I think the original one, is Macromedia. I'm not actually sure, I would have to look it up. But either way, the program's amazing. You can do, here it is, quite a wide range of stuff in it. You can do drawing animations, you can do sprite animations in it, stick figure animations, basically like a very wide range, whatever you want as far as I've seen. You can also make video games in it, which will not be covered in an animator tutorial, of course, and also because I don't know ActionScript very well. ActionScript is the programming for Flash games. So this is Flash. It are cool. And I will probably go more into detail about what all this stuff is and does in the next tutorial when I start covering Flash. Because of course, being my #1 recommendation, this is the program I am going to cover most of the animating in. Although I will also have some content. I might make like separate tutorials, one for like a short one, just some tips and stuff for non-Flash users, like kind of stuff that applies to programs, to animating programs in general, and then some just for Flash users. So I'm not sure yet. And with Flash you will also need an editing program because you export the clips, and as they're usually either AVIs or QuickTime or something when you export them, and especially if you want to do like multiple Flash files or anything, because I know on my old computer I'd have to use several files for a short animation because I could not run a larger one on my computer, if I made a really long animation in Flash and then I tried to export it, it would just entirely crash the program. So you will need an editor. The one that I use right now is Sony Vegas. I use 9.0. Any version works though. It's a basic editor. This is Vegas's timeline basically. It's really easy. You just get a clip, get on there, drag it in, real simple stuff. You get the picture. So you can put multiple clips together, things like that. You get the idea. Basic editor program. Windows Movie Maker works fine too. It's a and it's probably easier to use than Vegas. Vegas has more capability though, because also I plan to, like in my bigger projects, put effects on and stuff. And Windows Movie Maker doesn't have that, so it has some effects, I think, but they're just real basic and they're difficult to control, I think. Like, I think that's the thing, like bigger programs versus lesser programs. Lesser programs are easier to get used to, easier to use, but they don't have as much control as the bigger programs. And then because I know the sprite animators probably aren't going to want it, but the drawing animators are probably going to want to record voice acting for the animations. I use Adobe Audition. I can't show you anything right now because currently I'm having a problem with my mic in this program that I can't figure it out. I'm looking into Google and stuff, but currently does not work with my mic on my new computer. So can't show you, but I use that on my old computer and stuff. Other editing programs. Trying to learn how to use Premiere. I don't know how to use it very well yet, which is why I'm not using it, but I think this program, Premiere, is actually better than Vegas in its capabilities. The reason I haven't used it since before is because my old computer could not run it, so it did not have enough RAM. But yeah, I think Premiere is the better program of the two. I am just more used to Vegas, so I will probably be using Vegas in the tutorials. But Basic Editor has a lot of the same things, like a timeline down here, library, you get the idea. So, I think that's about it for basics, except the other thing I wanted to cover was getting programs free, piracy, which I wanted to talk a little about. Basically, like I say on the screen, I don't really support piracy. You should definitely buy the legitimate version if you can afford it. You should support the companies. If you like their product, you should, because if they don't get financial support, they cannot make more of their product, and it's just kind of wrong to steal from a program. But with me, I'm pretty much dead broke, and it comes down to either just pirate it or just simply don't buy the program. So, and either way, it's not making the company any money. So if you absolutely have to, and I won't recommend any sites or anything. I'm not going to give you any links, but it is pathetically easy to get things free online. But like I'm saying, if you can, you should definitely get the legit ones. I think that was about all I wanted to cover in this tutorial. White, the Heaven's hero, because you're awesome, like Flash. Why didn't it friggin' hotkeys?